Okay, so I have a problem. It being as this is my first year doing kayak fishing and stuff like that, I got this crate, and my idea was obviously magnetize my board. Sits there nice and secure, you know, and it's great. And I got this new board, which is actually more slippery when it gets wet than the plastic one. Anyway, here's my issue. I mean, I've done a lot of things, but 2 tournaments ago, I was measuring a fish on the board, and you know, my crate sits up high. It sits up about 1.5 feet high in the back of the boat. Let me show you. So there's the crate, as you can see it. It sits right here in the back. So there's this thing that I discovered when measuring fish that can happen is the fish jumps and slips from under your hand and gets off the measuring board. So if you're in your regular typical kayak, if a fish jumps off a measuring board, 9 times out of 10, it's just going to be in front of you on the bottom of the kayak. So you grab it, put it back on the measuring board. Sometimes it flips this way. Depending on how strong the fish is, it can flip this way and off even the regular kayak into the water, but that's a rarity. For me, however, whether it flips this way or this way, it's a 1.5 foot drop to an area where I can't reach, and before I can even think about it, let's go back here again. The fish either falls off this way into the drink, falls off that way into the drink. So 2 situations. 2 tournaments ago, whenever I got the lunker, I lost a 16-inch fish. Had I not lost that 16-inch fish, that would have been my first kayak tournament win. Okay, so one of the things I did, make sure I wear gloves so it doesn't slip under my hand. But even wearing gloves, that slime is so slippery, and especially on this metal Catch-X board, that slime is really slippery. So, okay, maybe it's not the gloves. I got to figure out a way to keep the fish from escaping this area. Last tournament, caught 4 fish. 2 of them, not 1, but 2, jumped off the board. Now, the first one, I held him down. He was flapping, he couldn't move. I went to make an adjustment on my camera, floop, off. And then I lost another one. Had I had those 2 fish measured, I would have been in 3rd place. That's some good Angler of the Year points I'm missing out on. So I literally can't feel confident on the water until I fix this problem. So I'm like, I need a wall here and a wall here, okay? Because when a fish jumps, whatever way its head's facing, that's where it goes. Here is where my feet are. So if the fish jumps here, he's going to be on my kayak. I can reach down and get him. Even better, I can put my net there. This whole area is not an issue. So I'm like, okay, I need to go get a Rubbermaid bin and cut it and create 2 walls here. But how am I going to fix it to this tough crate? And I'm sitting in my car because this was bugging me the whole tournament. And I reach back and I feel these grooves. And I'm like, wait a minute. The way they built these tough crates is they stack. So there's a cover, but these walls sit inside these plastic things securely. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, boom. I bought another tough crate. So I'm gonna fix this problem right now. Boom, and there it is. So these walls ain't going nowhere because once they snap in, they're near impossible to get out, right? Okay? Bang, bang, bang. Flip around all you want, okay? Now, I'm good to go. You know, move this in a little bit, you know, sometimes you get a 20-inch fish, you know, it's dandy. I love it. So that problem is now solved, and all I had to do was buy another Flambeau crate. Shout out to Flambeau. You know, they don't sponsor me or anything, but damn, this is a great idea. Huh. Solved my problem.